Oh god. I wasn't expecting that. Instant. Oh yeah. Field. Hello and welcome back to Fishing with Quince. I thought, since it's the first rock fishing video that I've done in some time, you know, you've got to have a break in the season, otherwise I'm out here in some of the worst Cornish weather imaginable, which it's been pretty bad. But now it's starting to pick up again, and I thought, you know, just like you guys probably thinking, oh, you know, I need to rejuvenate my tackle box a little bit, so I thought I'd just do a quick video showing some of the things I picked up recently, because you know, we all run out of hooks and weights and jellies and bait and what have you, so I picked up a few things, and I thought I'd show you what I'm using to get back into lure fishing, rock fishing this year. So I've got my old rod that I built myself. I think I showed it on a video before, which is it's a 20 gram test curve rod, up to about 20 grams, which I think is perfect for me. But I mean, really, if you want to fish a bit heavier, probably 30 grams probably better. I just like the finesse of a 20 gram. And I've got the Shimano reel on there, which I think are the best reels. The smoothest drags. I've tried a few. Like I said, we need to stock up on what do you use the most? Hooks. I'm not going to pretend that lure fishing is expensive. It's not. It's actually, this is one of the reasons why it's one of my favourite types of fishing, is because you spend very little on your setup. So many people can just get into it. That's why I think it's so fantastic, and you can save up your money and spend it on something that's probably a bit better for rock fishing, and that's like your footwear or something like that, or a nice jacket, something that's going to keep you warm and safe and get you home safely, you know. So I spent a maximum of £30 just rejuvenating my gear, and this is some of the stuff I've got. Number one, hooks. These are Texas rig hooks. They're nothing special, all different sizes. Pull one out for you now. If you're not familiar, that is a Texas rig hook. It's just a bent hook, so you can put it in the bait, around the bait, back into the jelly, and then tuck that hook point back into the jelly, so it's weedless. That's what's so good about it. I got 100 of those for under a tenner. Now, I got, just in case I wanted to do a bit of drop shotting, which I do, I went and got myself some drop shot weights, which look a bit like this. All different sizes again. Look like that. Little kind of like barrel looking things. The biggest size is something like that. Got a weird bit of thing sticking out the top there, but that doesn't matter. Probably going to lose it anyway. Again, under a tenner. Now, oh wait a minute. I thought I might want to catch some sand eel this year, because I had some really good luck using live bait one year, and I've got a live bait bucket for that, which I've had this for years. I can't remember where I got it from, but it pops open like that. It's got a zip up top, and you can put your live bait in there. Brilliant. Caught one of my biggest wrasse with a live bait sand eel. So anyway, I got a pack of 3 sabiki, which are basically small feathers made out of real fish skin, and they work very well. Small hooks, so you can use them to catch all sorts of small fish, and they really work. So I got them. Can't remember what I spent. It was very cheap. I think that's probably the only thing I brought off of. No, it's not. I got 2 things from eBay. This is the other one. Now these look super realistic. They look just like ragworm to me. I thought I've got to give them a go. They've even got like a sort of like a blood kind of juice in there. Looks like blood anyway. I look forward to trying them out. I can't remember what I spent on them, probably about a £5. Now, the last thing that I've spent money on this year to rejuvenate my tackle is I brought 100 small soft plastic lures, and it was actually 110 he sent me. I was expecting to get them in a box. He come in a cardboard box, which was a bit strange because the oil kind of leaked out a bit. But these are what I'm using today, and if you watch the video, I've already caught two wrasse on them, and just lots and lots of little jellies, all different colours, and they're all got the cavity. Let me pick one out here, I'm going to show you. So I like these. I like these jellies with they've got like a little cavity inside. You can put the hook down the middle and then in a groove at the top where the hook goes back in. I'll put it on a second and show you. So obviously I'm using the smallest hooks for these. So you kind of, you put it in and then out again, twist it around, mark it with your finger, put it through like that, and then it kind of just sits on top there. You could probably do a neater job than that though. There we go. So then the hook just sits in the cavity at the top like that. Really nice. And I'm using a slide and weight. That's the entire setup for that. But yeah, I saw these and they're incredibly cheap. And you're always a bit like, oh, I don't know, I'm not too sure about these. But they work, and I can use these in all types of conditions. If you've got a really sunny day, we'll chuck on something like that. Really nice, I'm impressed anyway. They're only tiny. Still, if I wanted to go for something a bit bigger, I'm probably going to pick out my old favourites, which are the black minnows, made by Fish. And these things absolutely destroy. I've caught so many wrasse and bass and pollock on these. But that's it. That's all the new stuff I got anyway. That's all you need. And it all came to around about £30. It definitely didn't go over £30. Yeah, so hopefully that gives you guys some kind of idea of what to do. If you just stock up on that, that's it, really. I already had a bunch of these weights, these slide and bullet weights. I brought like 100 of them last year, and they're still going, so no need to stock up on those. What I will say is I'm trying this Berkeley fishing line at the moment. It's this £20. It's a fluoro mixed with poly something, and I've got to say I am not liking it. So I will be changing it to a fluorocarbon at some point. And that's it. I'm just gonna go and catch some wrasse now. But thanks a lot for watching, appreciate it. I shall see you in the next one. We'll be getting back down here on the rocks. multiple locations to fish here in Cornwall, and I hope to see you there. Bye bye. Tighten that drag up a bit, this is a good one. I knew there was one down there. Don't come off. There we go. As I come out camera. What a good little scrap on you. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Right, so you just hold it upside down, like so. What a fish. What a fish. Thank you very much. Oh. These are amazing.